Hello Year 4 pupils. I'm really sorry that I can't be visiting you in your schools at the moment. Obviously I would have loved to have come round. That would have been happening this week, and I would have given you all your welcome packs. But if you're watching this, then hopefully it's because we've already been to your house and delivered your welcome pack. So I just wanted to be able to say hello, to go through a few things from the pack that I hope that you'll enjoy, a few important messages that I hope you're going to share with your parents, just to remind them of some of the reasons we need the information back. And then I have a couple of pupils who very kindly agreed to answer some questions that we think are the questions that you would have asked if we'd had the chance to come and visit you in your school. So I hope it answers lots of things for you. I hope it's something of a welcome. And next Monday on the 29th of June, there will also be a whole heap of even more information on this page on the website that will answer even more questions for you. So, if you've already got your welcome pack, then hopefully something like this has come through your door. You've already opened it, I'm sure, and what you will have found are two things. Hopefully the first thing that you found, I thought, yes, is this Tom Gates book. There's a space inside, because this is a gift for you, so there's a space inside for you to write your name. I hope that you'll read it and enjoy it. And the reason we chose the book, I think many of you will have worked out if you know Tom Gates already, is because his school is also Oakfield Middle School. And so we thought it was great for you to read a story that has another pupil who goes to a middle school called Oakfield. But I have to point out that some of the things that this young man gets up to are not the things that we'd accept when you come to Oakfield Academy. All right, so enjoy the book. Everybody in Year 5 will have received this, so it's something you'll all be able to share and talk about when we all get to meet up in September. Then there was this pack, probably the one that you handed straight to your parents, because there's a lot of homework in here and it's not for you, it's for them. They've got to fill all of this pack in, okay? Much of the things that they find inside are to keep with information, but some of it I need them to fill in and return, so I need you to help me make sure they do that, please. Inside here, they'll find a little slip and a little address label for the academy underneath. So what I'm hoping is that they'll go through the pack, fill in the white sheets of paper, put those back in the envelope and stick our label on the front, and then you'll be either able to pop it in the post or put it through the letterbox at the front of the academy, and then we will safely receive all that paperwork. So please remind them to do that. There are a few important bits in here that you might want to make sure they've seen. So obviously there's a sheet that tells you everything that's in here, and then this is the really important one here at the front, because it should have your name at the top, and then really importantly just here you will be able to see the name of your new tutor and which class that you're joining, whether that's 5A, C, O, R, N or S, one of our 6 classes in Year 5. Okay, so have a look for that on that silver shiny invitation. That tells you what class you're joining, and then you might be able to find out from your other friends who's in the same class as you. Okay, then there's lots of other things. There's a welcome letter, but I wanted to point out this because this bit was written specifically for you. And Tom Thatcher is a Year 7 pupil who's written you a letter all about welcoming you to Oakfield Academy. And when I finish talking, which won't be long, you'll also be able to hear from Tom in Year 7, and you'll be able to hear from Anna in Year 5, who are the 2 pupils who've kindly answered lots of questions to tell you what it's like to be an Oakfield Academy pupil. All right? So look out for that letter in your pack. And then there are several bits of information on white paper that's really important homework for your parents. We need them to fill that in as quickly as they can, please. Put it in the envelope and deliver it back to us. Most importantly on here, this is important for you to tell your parents, please. We need the email address, all right? So as soon as we can have those email addresses in, then they can log on to Parent Pay, and that means you'll be part of getting all our newsletters, all our information, and anything that they need to be updated on, ready for you to start in September. Okay, so 2 important things, the email address and logging on to Parent Pay. That would be brilliant. Okay, so that's your parents' homework bit over with. Now, I'm sure you've got lots of questions about what it would be like when you come to Oakfield Academy. Some of you will have friends that have answered those questions. Some of you have got teachers in Year 4 who know us really well, and they will have answered some of your questions too. But if the pupils who are about to answer some questions for you don't cover something that you really want to know, we also have a Year 5 email address. So if your parents go to our website, you will find that there's a new Year 5 page and an email address that you can click on to type in any questions that you've got or any information that you want your new tutors to know. All right, so please feel free to start getting in touch with us, and we will make sure the right people get back to you as soon as they possibly can. Okay, so that's everything I wanted to share with you for now. So it's bye from Miss Wilkes, and I will hand you over to answers to some questions from Anna and Tom.
Question 1. Is it scary being in classes without your friends from first school?
No, because you always have one person with you that's one of your friends.
Is it scary being in classes without your friends from first school?
Not really, because you'll make friends with everyone else in your class. You've got lots of people in there, and even if you don't know them, you'll easily make friends with them later.
Question 2. Do I go to different rooms for my lessons?
Yes, maths and English, you are not with your tutor group, but for the rest of them, you're with your tutor group.
Question 3. Will I get lost, and how do I get to my lessons on time?
For the first week or two, a teacher will take you to your lessons, and if you get a bit lost, just follow the friends that you know are in your class.
How long are the lessons?
They're an hour.
Question 5. Which lessons will I have?
There are lots of lessons, new ones too for year 4s. There's geography and DT. Also there's normal English and maths. There's history, there's PE, and yeah, that's one.
Question 6. Are you allowed to go to the toilet during a lesson?
Sometimes not, because if it's just been break or lunch, then you could have gone in break and lunch, but if it's not, then you could go, so try and go at break and lunch.
Question 7. Will I get lots of homework?
Not a lot. So you have 2 books of English and 2 books of maths, and you only do 1 or 2 pages a week on both of them.
Question 8. Are the teachers strict?
No, they're really nice at Oakfield.
Are the teachers strict?
No, not at all. They are really good, but they have their rules. Other than that, no, they're not strict at all.
Is the classwork hard?
No, not at all. Really, if it is hard for you, then you just explain to a teacher and ask if you could get some help or something with your work.
Question 10. Are there any after-school clubs?
Yes, there's art club, eco club, sports club, drama club, and choir club, and lots more.
Are there after-school clubs?
Oh yes, there are lots of them that will link to your lessons. Example, like performance arts, so drama or music or what you want really.
Question 11. What rewards do we collect, and do we get prizes?
Well, we get merits, smileys, and they lead to badges like bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. There's a Super Kid one, Infinity Award. There's TT Rockstar certificates you can get. There's also a raffle prize if you get lots of merits, and an accelerated reader for 100%.
How do I earn smileys and badges?
Well, to earn smileys, you can get. It depends really. If you're really good in class, then you can get smileys. If you do great work, great homework, whatever it is, helping someone, you get rewards. 5 smileys is a merit. You get 15 merits, you get your bronze badge. 30, you get your silver. 60 is your gold, and 120 is your platinum. And with all of those comes a privilege. It will say in your journals once you get them when you enter year 5.
Question 12. How do I earn smileys and merits?
Being good, working hard, and being helpful for teachers.
How long is break and lunch?
Break is 15 minutes and lunch is 45.
Question 14. What can you do at break and lunch times?
You can go on the sports court if it's a sunny day, also play on the equipment. If it's a rainy day, you can read, draw, or play play board games.
What are school dinners like?
Well, there are vegetarian options and stuff like that. They're nice school dinners, and you have different school dinners every day.
Question 16. Can you get detentions?
You can get detentions, but it's only if you don't follow the rules.
Can you get detentions?
Yes, but only if you make the wrong choices. And let's say you don't do your homework, then you get some sort of catch up. So you'll just do your homework during a lunch or a break, depending on how much it was.
Question 17. What is the Infinity curriculum?
The Infinity curriculum runs with our normal lessons to help us remember to be good. We learn about things like good manners and PSHE.
What sports will I learn about?
Lots, like football, rugby, hockey, tennis, volleyball, basketball. Then we've got handball, and we've got all others. We've got lots.
Question 19. What sports will I learn about?
Swimming, rugby, football, cricket, hockey, athletics, dance, gym and netball. I think that's all of them.
Question 20. What are the changing rooms like?
They're really nice.
What trips will I be able to go on?
You'll be able to go on lots, at least 2 per year group, and some of them will be linked to lessons. Like history, you might go to Stonehenge, but others will be unlinked. Like in year 7, you might be able to go on Charterhouse.
Question 22. What equipment do I need, and am I allowed my own pencil case?
Yes, you're allowed your own pencil case, and you need pencils, pens if you have a pen licence, sharpeners, rubbers and a ruler.
Question 23. Is there bullying, and what should I do if I'm bullied?
There's no bullying, but if you are being bullied, go and tell your tutor, and if they're still bullying you, you can speak to the head of your year.